Let me start this off by saying I don't stay at hotels when I go traveling. Okay, out of the way? Done? So, a few weeks back, I took a trip to a town a few hours over. Now, usually, I put all my clothes in a bag and then put that bag in a trash bag, and then put that trash bag in the back of the truck, just in case if it rains, all my clothes will be safe and dry in the trash bag. But this time, I decided not to do that because the last 3 times I went on a trip, it didn't rain. And there wasn't a cloud in the sky, so I just didn't see the point in putting my bag in the trash bag. Yeah, you can see where this is going. But in case you can't, I'll tell you, it did rain, and pretty hard, in fact. So, as soon as we got to the host's house, I immediately asked them if I could use their dryer because all of my clothes for the next 2 days were completely wet. And, being the nice people they were, they said yes. So they led me to their dryer and left me. Now, the way my dryer works is there's 2 parts of the main button. There's the outside of the button, which lets you measure how long you're going to put it in the dryer. And then there's the main part, which you push down and turn until the little arrow points to how long you want the dryer to be. For example, I would push down the button and then turn it until the arrow said for 30 minutes. And their dryer looked pretty similar, so I assumed it worked the same. I turned the button until it was at how long I wanted the dryer to be on, and I pulled at it, and nothing happened. So I'm thinking, maybe I did it wrong? Turn it again, pull the button, nothing happens. So this time I turn it again and pull the button a little harder, and the entire button pops off. Not like how the button is supposed to pop off. The entire button popped out, like the button detached from the dryer. Now keep in mind, I probably hadn't been at their house more than 10 minutes, and yet I managed to break their dryer. Anyway, by this time, the host had started to notice that I was having trouble with the dryer, but thankfully they hadn't seen that I had broken the button yet. Because the way the room was arranged, the dryer was to the far left, so I could see the host approaching me, but thankfully they couldn't see that I had broken the dryer yet. So I had about 10 seconds to figure out how to fix the dryer that I had just broken. After slamming the button against the top of the dryer once or twice, I finally aligned the button with the little metal stub that was hanging out and pushed the button back into place, hoping that the button wouldn't fall out the next time the host tried to use it. So eventually, the host helped me start the dryer the right way, and we moved along. I don't think she ever noticed that the button had been out of place. So I guess the lesson is, if you break something but you're able to cover it up, don't confess. There's no reason to.